I am the voice of an orphan. I am the face of an orphan. I'm the story of an adopted orphan who found her purpose. My name is Mi-san, and I'm proud to say that I am an orphan. I am neither embarrassed nor ashamed by it. It is part of who I am. My life has been full of challenges, struggles, triumphs, and accomplishments. I am the child who lived on a bowl of rice a day. I am the child that never knew what it was like to own a toothbrush or even a piece of clothing. I am the child that grew up to be a self-respecting member of society and hopefully give something back. Oprah, I believe there needs to be a television series that gives voice and hope for the orphans, adopted, foster, and homeless children around the world. And here's why. There are nearly 200 million orphans around the world. Even though 250,000 of the world's children are adopted annually, and I was one of the lucky ones, every year over 14 million young adults leave orphanages and enter the world homeless and without families. But there is hope. People have told me they were inspired by my story, and I'd like to share it with you. My childhood was filled with confusion and prejudice. I grew up in an orphanage in South Korea, was adopted by a family in Kansas when I was 8 years old. Instantly, I was in a strange surrounding culture and family with so many unanswered questions. Why do people call me names? Why do they hate me? Why was I abandoned? What is my life for? When I was a young teenager, I was so sad and lost, I wanted to die. On one especially difficult day when I got off the school bus, one of the boys spit out the window at me. Filled with feelings of shame and hopelessness, I ran to my bedroom crying, and I sat with a knife in my hand, wanting to put an end to this life. But there was a small voice that kept saying, there must be a purpose to why I came into this world as I did. I didn't know what it was, but I knew if I took my life, I'd waste the second chance I'd been given. And I knew my adopted parents had already suffered the death of their 2 biological children due to cystic fibrosis. I decided to be successful. I made a decision that I will not be a victim to my life circumstances, situations, and people. Inspired by a sense of higher purpose, I started working when I was 14 years old. After high school, I lived on my own and worked 3 jobs to make ends meet. I worked and succeeded in corporate America, and even at one time owned my own company. The problem came when I realized that pursuing money and material success was not living with purpose. After some soul searching, I've refocused my life to pursue my dream of giving voice to the millions of orphans in the world. Celebrities like Rosie O'Donnell, Angelina Jolie, and Madonna are raising the awareness of orphans in the world, but the vast majority of children in this kind of need remain unadopted. My new purpose is for people to know orphans are individuals with spirits and souls in need of specific understanding and support, to give them hope that there is a brighter future for them, to know that they do have a purpose for their lives. In closing, Oprah, please consider creating a television series that gives voice and awareness of orphans around the world, already adopted or waiting for homes. You could show stories of success and also illustrate the needs and progress yet to be made. And if you are a former orphan or foster child who remains frustrated in your pain and lack of purpose, I challenge you, take action. Find another orphan wherever you are and simply lend a hand. No one can understand them like someone who has been there. And the best way out of your despair is to help another in need. Thanks for listening, and if this video inspired you, please pass it on. And please visit misan.net for links and info on how you can make a difference.